Check. 1, 2, 2. We are inching closer and closer to Rivalry Week, and we're in Embers Stadium tonight to see a game between the Rock Tunnel Gravelers. It's a must-win for them, and the Kanto Embers. It feels like a must-win for them. Curtis Coleman here bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV, and controversy is the theme of this game. The Gravelers beat Central City in a game earlier this year. That was voided. Snorlax was caught taking performance-enhancing drugs. He wasn't suspended. They did an investigation, found out it was Adderall. But nonetheless, Snorlax, that was unprescribed Snorlax, basically cost his team a victory. And now, Rock Tunnel will need to fend off that feeling of crushing defeat after losing a victory, and will need to take down the Kanto Embers. A block from Shenron against Golem. Here comes Charmander. Charmander against Oddish. Big type advantage, and he's going to start things off nicely. Charmander's got the bucket to open things up. You have it on the other side. Treecko with it. Finds Golem. Golem. Oddish. Lets it fly. In and out. Rebound to Charizard. Charizard leads all small forwards in rebounds this year. Was the lone all-star for the Kanto Embers squad. He's going to be fouled by Oddish, taking a charge at the hoop, and Charizard led to the free throw line. It's going to be major type advantages, as mentioned. Oddish, Treecko in the backcourt, type disadvantage. Sandslash doesn't have a type advantage against Charizard because Charizard's immune to ground types. Swampert, Shenron, interesting, but nothing there. Golem's got the advantage over Dragonite, but largely a fire-type team against a largely grass-type team. It's not going to end well for the grass-type team. Charizard's averaging 11.2 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.2 steals, 0.2 blocks per game, 61% from the field. Making some magic, was in the dunk contest, lost out to Mario. 22% from 3 as well. Let's take a look at the leaders playing in this game. No one in the top 10 for three-point percentage. Charizard 6th in the league in field goal percentage, as Charizard makes the second free throw. That miss before heading to the line will not count, obviously. Rock Tunnel enters this game 1-8 on the season. Oddish, another 3. No good. Oddish, a rough start. Has missed on every possession so far. Shenron finds Charizard. That's good. Charizard's got a long 2. And it's a 6-in game. Oddish crosses up, finds Treecko. Golem takes the feed. Golem drives, fouled by Dragonite. Golem will head to the free throw line. Golem has entered as almost a substitute center after Snorlax was really struggling this year. And Golem hasn't been much better, if we're being honest. Golem's averaging 5 points, 7.6 rebounds, 0.4 assists, 1.2 steals, 1.8 blocks. %47% from the field. In terms of blocks per game, no one in the top 10. Golem does rank 3rd in the league in steals per game, so there's that. In assists per game, Charmander tied for 10th in the league at 3.2 assists a game. Actually, I believe he's tied for 9th. In terms of rebounds, Golem ranks 8th. Shenron ranks 9th. Golem makes the first free throw. Remember, this is both teams' last games before Rivalry Week. The last team each team hasn't played. And Rock Tunnel will open up Rivalry Week against Mushroom Kingdom. That should be an interesting one. While Kanto will open things up against Central City and the Saiyans. Golem makes both free throws. Here's Charmander against Oddish. Charmander waits. Charmander holding it on his right side. Now goes to his left. Charizard posting up against Sandslash. Fakes the shot a couple times. Charizard turns. Hook shot. No good. Grabs his own rebound and throws it down. Sandslash let him take it. Says thank you very much. That's why Charizard is one of the leaders in field goal percentage, just knows what to do with the ball. Oddish lets it fly again, finally! A bucket for Oddish, that's a 3 for the second leading scorer in the league. Charmeleon takes it the other way against Treecko. That's a major type advantage as well. Don't discount that. Charmander. Oddish, not a good defender. Charmander, a great defender. So it's kind of weakness of Oddish's brick chucking against Charmander's strength of defense. Great screen from Charizard, and Charmander drains a 3. Charizard doesn't get credit on that play, but man, that was an incredible on-ball screen he set. Timeout Gravelers. 11-5. Embers lead. The crowd already loving it. We'll take a moment to look at the leading scorers in the league. Charmander sits 9th at 13.2 points a game. Oddish 15.9 points a game. And I mentioned that win over Central, that's just got to be so demoralizing to lose that. But in the end, Rock Tunnel needs to win out if they want a chance at the playoffs. A loss would make them the first team eliminated. They sit 1-8. Kanto sits 4-5 and 7th right now. Here's Oddish against Charmander, one of the top defensive point guards in the league. Oh, he breaks Charmander's ankles as I say that, but he misses the shot. The rebound goes to Dragonite. Dragonite and Golem, perhaps the two worst centers in the league this season. It's Charmander fighting his way through, can't finish. Good rebound from Oddish. Oddish takes it forward, has taken a lot of shots already. Swampert banks it home. Perhaps Swampert can channel some of the magic he found in that win over Central City. 29% from the field so far, though not great as a team. Charmander finds Charizard on the outside at the top, gives it off to Charmeleon on the right side. Charmeleon thought about pulling up. He's going to dish it off to Shenron instead. Shenron looking left, looking right. Fakes a pass inside. He's going to swing it for Charizard. Charizard's going to have to let it fly. He pulls up deep. No good. Rebound. Dragonite's there. Dragonite banks it home. Great work from Dragonite on the glass. Dragonite's kind of been a punching bag this year for centers all around the league, so good to see him get things going. And if there's any center he's going to get it going against, it would be Golem. Treecko's on the outside. Goes for Golem. Golem blocked by Dragonite. Rebound to Shenron. Here comes Shenron racing forward into the corner for Charmeleon. Charmeleon spin. Charmeleon passes it, tipped by Treecko right back to Charmeleon. Shenron on the outside to Charmander. Charmander at the top, drives into the paint. Charmander finds Dragonite. Dragonite, hook shot's good. Nice feed from Charmander, and it's 15-7 Kanto. Sandslash dribbles it up. Finds Oddish. Gives it right back to Sandslash. On the outside, it's Sandslash with the ball. He's got Treecko at the top, Oddish in the corner, Sandslash still waiting. Not sure what Sandslash is doing, very stagnant. Tough shot over Charizard, won't go. That's what happens when you don't move the ball at all. It's rebounded by Dragonite. Dragonite races forward. Dragonite pushing it, finds Charmeleon, a great feed, but Treecko played some good defense, and he plays a good defense on the shot as well. Charmeleon's gonna miss. Treecko finds Oddish, lets it fly, in and out. Rebound by Shenron. Shenron pushing the pace forward. Shenron stops at the top. Gives it off to Charmeleon to Charmander. Charmander against Treecko and Oddish. Stripped and stolen by Oddish. Oddish finds Swampert. Swampert against Shenron. Stops. Gives it off. Oddish inside with the finish. Oddish has 5. 2 for 7 from the field, though. Not ideal. Charmander, nice feed. Shenron, a great finish. If we're being honest here, that's a tough finish with contact. Shenron's got the bucket. Shenron, you got to assert some level of dominance before the rivalry week. You know, he's facing a team that some members have referred to him. Some members have been enemies of his before. Obviously, you're thinking Piccolo off the top of your head, but you know, you want to get some intimidation. Shenron had an incredible start to the season. Was one of the favorites for MVP and even Defensive Player of the Year when they were 4-1. When they were rolling, they had won 4 in a row. And since then, they've lost 4 in a row. It hasn't been smooth sailing for Kanto. They're looking to get back in the win column. As for Rock Tunnel, they've lost 7 in a row. So it's the 2 longest losing streaks facing off. One of them has to end, right? Oddish fakes the shot. Snorlax gets it. Snorlax Gives it right to Shenron. That looks more like the Snorlax we all know and love. Shenron gives it to Charmander on the other side. Charmander, deep three. No good. That was a bold shot he took. It's rebounded by Snorlax. Oddish is on the outside against Charmander. 17-9. The lead for Kanto right now. Oddish looking around. Oddish inside for Snorlax. Snorlax posts up against Shenron. Snorlax puts up a tough shot. That's no good. Rebound to Shenron. And apparently this isn't the first time Snorlax has been caught. Perhaps improving his game via substances. So he's going to be on a major watch list going forward. Nice offensive board from Dragonite to finish things off. Dragonite has 6 points. That's tied for a game high. What a start for the Dragon Flying type. Oddish finds Snorlax in the post. Snorlax against Dragonite. Fading away. No good. Rebound to Dragonite. Look at the confidence Dragonite is playing with right now. Shenron drives right by Decidueye. Gives it off. Charmander. Ooh, that's a tough finish through traffic. Charmander's got a team high 7. Or game high 7 now. And Rock Tunnel with just 9 points as a group. Snorlax still trying to do it himself. Snorlax pulls up again. That's another clanker. Rebound to Charmander. Charmander behind the back. Nice move. Drives. Knocked a little off balance. He tries a hook shot. It's no good. It's rebounded by Lycanroc. Lycanroc bounce pass to Swampert. Oddish pulls up. Got it. Oddish has 7 in the first quarter. It's a large portion of their team's points, to say the least. It's Charmander on the other side. He drives towards the outside, gets some room. Oh, he drains a 3. Charmander's got 10. What a start for the Fire-type starter. Oddish, other way, blocked by Charizard. It's going to go out, remain Graveler's ball, but Charizard denies Oddish's drive. Batman versus Riley Freeman coaching. What a coaching matchup is all I have to say to that. I don't even know how to analyze that. Just, isn't the KBA awesome is more my general point. Lycanroc has a major type advantage against Charizard. Step back, blocked by Charizard. It doesn't matter. Charizard's been massive on the defensive side early on. Gives it off. Rayquaza! Oh my! The flying type goes to work. And the lead is up to 15 in the opening quarter. Here's Swampert. And you start to wonder, is this poor play because of the demoralization after losing a victory? Or is this how they look when they're not cheating? You know? Swampert gives it off. Snorlax fouled by Rayquaza. Snorlax will head to the free throw line. Snorlax ranked 2nd among bench players in the KBA with 4.9 rebounds per game. He'll head to the free throw line for 2. Started as a starter, was really struggling. In comes Golem. It's not much better, but better than Snorlax at least. 2.4 points a game, 4.9 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.9 blocks. 33% from the field and from 3. First free throw, no good from Snorlax. You know, theoretically, steroids shouldn't really help your ability to shoot the ball. But perhaps they did for steroids. I keep calling them steroids. PEDs shouldn't help your ability to shoot the ball, but you can tell Snorlax not doing a great job right now without his PEDs. Without his secret stuff, if you will. Final seconds, Red Yoshi's going to heave it up. Oh, that nearly made it. But even without that free, first quarter dominance for the Kanto Embers. They lead 6. The Cavaliers. We're back inside Embers Stadium to a likely jubilant crowd. The Kanto Embers currently lead the Rock Tunnel Gravelers 26-12. The Gravelers will need an outstanding final 24 minutes if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. And we mentioned the Gravelers had a win void, and is it the demoralization? Or is it an element of they lost their key to success in that game? We're underway in the second quarter. Red Yoshi gives it off to Porygon. Porygon's against Decidueye, who had an outstanding game against Central City. Off balance, good defense from Decidueye. The last second, Snorlax has the rebound. Here comes Magmar. Magmar against Red Yoshi. Neither of them particularly strong against each other. Now it's Geodude against Alan. Blocked by Alan! Look at that, Alan! They say he's lost his job at Smiling Friends. He's decided to commit himself more to basketball now. And Snorlax with the block on the other side. Red Yoshi is blocked by Magmar. Block fest right now at Embers Stadium. Decidueye, other way, step back, 3, good! Decidueye on the board. Here's Red Yoshi. Over to Charizard. Charizard in the post. Over Lycanroc. Oh, that falls. Nice shot from Charizard, who's got 8 points so far. 50% from the field as a team. Not bad at all. Decidueye to Geodude in the post. Geodude up against Alan again. Strong defense once more from Alan. And he grabs the rebound. Rayquaza gives it to Red Yoshi. And no, he doesn't. He gives it to Snorlax instead. Here's Magmar. Magmar stops, pulls it back. It's up against Charizard. Thought about shooting, gives it off to Snorlax instead. Snorlax is against Rayquaza, dribbling it backwards. Snorlax moving forwards now, pulls up from the mid-range. No good, but Rayquaza, a late foul called. Snorlax will head back to the free throw line. Snorlax has 1 point so far. I've already discussed his stats, but we'll look at some of the bench leaders that are playing in this game. In terms of blocks, Rayquaza sits tied for 10th among bench players with 1 a game. Steals, Snorlax is in a massive group that's tied for 8th. Meanwhile, Magmar was 1 block a game as well. We saw him get a block on that last play. Snorlax makes the first free throw. In terms of assists, Red Yoshi sits 2nd. Decidueye sits 3rd. Geodude sits 8th at 1.8 a game. 2.4 for Red Yoshi, 2.3 for Decidueye. And Snorlax is going to hit both free throws. 5 points off the bench. That's actually more than Kanto has. Timeout called by the Embers. They're up by 11 still, but don't want to take any chances. They were up by 14 after 1. Don't want any kind of lead to slip away. And as I was saying, I was talking to Alan before the game. He said, devastated about Smiling Friends' cancellation, but, you know, it gives him more opportunity to play in the KBA. Charmander to Charizard. Charmander takes it right back, gives it off to the corner. Not the corner. For Charmeleon, he gives it right to Snorlax. Decidueye moves it forward. Beautiful passing play. Finds Lycanroc for the finish, who is streaking up court. No dribbles required. They've got another bucket. Charmander pulls up over Magmar. No good. Rebound. Snorlax again. And this one just seems like he's using his strength. That's not a speed or jump higher kind of thing. Geodude shot. No good. Good defense from Alan. Once again, he runs up the court, gives it to Rayquaza, drives by, fouled by Snorlax. Rayquaza will head to the free throw line. In terms of rebounds off the bench, Rayquaza sits 9th among bench players, 3.2 per game. Geodude sits 6th at 3.4 a game. Snorlax 2nd, 4.9 a game in scoring. Magmar 4th at 7.3 points a game. Red Yoshi, 5.6 points a game, is 9th. The majority of those came in 1 single game, by the way. Just letting you know, I believe over half of them came in 1 game where he scored 26 points. Rayquaza is averaging 3.1 points, 3.2 rebounds, 0.6 assists, 0.3 steals, 1 block a game, 41% from the field, and 0% from 3. Rayquaza now has 3 points. Second free throw on the way. The lead is up to 10 right now, so Kanto's probably still feeling pretty good. It's good. Rayquaza's got 4. Decidueye dribbles it forward. Rock Tunnel's first game is against Mushroom Kingdom. Oddish versus Vileplume, Magmar versus Magmortar, some decent rivalries there. Also, Geodudes kind of look like Goombas. Magmar drives by Charmander, going to be a reach-in foul against Alan.
Number 34. That's his first personal foul. Second.
Alan been hounding on defense so far. We know the lengths he's willing to go to get a paper clip, so perhaps that translates over to on the basketball court. Decidueye lets a 3 fly, it's no good, and it's rebounded by Alan. Alan flips it to Agumon. Agumon drives right through and throws it down. That was nifty. What a great individual effort. Magmar finds Geodude. Geodude to Lycanroc. Doesn't really get much space for himself. Gives it right back to Geodude. It's Magmar. Magmar pulls up. That's no good. It's rebounded by Alan. Alan pushes it forward to Agumon for the finish. Nice duo going so far. They're up 15.
Number 34.
Agumon's got 4. It's Snorlax on the other side. Drives over Rayquaza. No good. Rebound to Agumon. Great fight to pick up the ball for the smaller player against a couple bigs. Agumon gets a screen. Puts one up. Blocked by Lycanroc. Rebound by Alan. Agumon. Alan. Charmander fakes out Magmar. Great defense from Magmar. Charmander takes it to the hoop. Puts it in. Charmander's got 12. Here's Snorlax holding on to the ball, looking for Magmar, who got loose for a second, but Charmander's covering him again. Snorlax stripped by Rayquaza, gets it back, blocked by Alan. Alan on a tear defensively. Alan finds Rayquaza, who throws it down, gets free of Snorlax, and slams it home from the sky pillar. 38-19 for Kanto. What a start it's been for this bench, if we're being honest here. Only outscored them 10-8, but you know, they started rusty, and since then they've been pretty dominant. 12-7, they're outscoring Rock Tunnel in the second quarter. Decidueye for 3. Good!
Number 4.
Decidueye's got 6. Charmander dribbles it out the other way. Charmander's got a Charmeleon running to the right side, and he's still waiting with it. It's going to lob it inside for Alan. Alan's against Swampert. This is a tough matchup. Alan over Swampert, can't finish, grabs his own rebound, can't put that in either, and it's rebounded by Swampert. Swampert finds Lycanroc. Lycanroc lobs, Swampert gets by Alan and throws it down.
Assist goes to
Nice feed and finish.
number 20.
And the lead back down to 14. Shenron set to enter the game again. Here's Charmander with it. Charmander finds Charmeleon against Decidueye. Big type advantage, drives, banks it home. Charmeleon's on the board for the first time. Plus 12 rating for Charmeleon. Great stuff. Decidueye on the other side, creates room for himself, swings it for Lycanroc. Lycanroc's against Agumon. Puts it up, blocked again by Alan. Rebound from Rayquaza. Rayquaza goes for the corner. It's intercepted by Magmar. Magmar to Lycanroc. Lycanroc drives, finishes. Lycanroc's got 4. 4 points, 2 assists. 13 bench points right now for Rock Tunnel. One of the only stats they're leading. A nice feed from Charmander to Agumon on the other side. Agumon's got 6. 90 seconds to go in the opening half. Kanto, great offensive performance still. They lead 42-26. Decidueye for 3. No good. Rebound by Alan. Rayquaza finds Charmander. Agumon with it. Rayquaza looks around, gives it off to Charmeleon, finds Allen in the post. Allen against Swampert. This is a tough one. Fakes the turnaround. Allen, tough shot, draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line. Not perfectly ideal from Kanto because obviously they were about to take him out, but Allen will get a chance to score a couple points for them at the charity stripe.
At the line for your round.
To be fair, who knows the charity stripe better than Allen? Allen's averaging 2.3 points, 1.6 rebounds, 0.3 assists, 0.1 steals, 0.3 blocks. Was a commentator's requested player.
Take a break. Take a break.
Allen's shooting 36.8% from the field. Well, Allen was brought here, you know, he needed to make the team smile. Really, it was a Batman assignment. Coach Batman. You know, that checks out. Batman. Would Batman have called the Smiling Friends? No, but Alfred would have. And Allen's been brought on his team to try to help make him smile. And what would make him smile more than winning a championship? Allen's second free throw on the way. No good. It's rebounded by Golem. Sandslash dribbles it up. Sandslash against Agumon on the outside. Sandslash drives. Passes it off to Golem at the last second. He throws it down over Allen. Golem's got 4, but they're shooting 31% from the field as a team. Awful, and it's really kind of the story of Rock Tunnel's season. Here's Red Yoshi, drives right by, and a block from Swampert against Allen. Red Yoshi probably should have taken the shot against Oddish. Oddish on the other side, now defended by Allen. Almost tries the step back, but Allen's all over him. Swampert to Sandslash. Sandslash on the outside, gets a screen, spins, finds Golem. No good. Rebound by Rayquaza. Rayquaza dribbles it up, finds Agumon. Final seconds of the half. Finds Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi lets it fly. Yes, sir! And that will do it for the opening half. 46-28. The Kanto Embers are running away with this. And they are probably feeling some smiles right now. We're back in Embers Stadium for the second half of this matchup between the Kanto Embers and the Rock Tunnel Gravelers. The Gravelers need to win for their playoff lives. They sit 1-8 on the season. Kanto 4-5 can eliminate the Gravelers with a victory. Curtis Coleman on the call for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. And the main stat that standed out in the first half, you gotta think, it's the rebounding. 28-11. Are you kidding me? That's an insane difference. Shenron puts it up. It's no good. And there's a 12th rebound of the game for Rock Tunnel. Swampert finds Oddish. Oddish swings it for Treecko. 3, no good. Rebound goes to Shenron. Picking up right where they left off with the board. Shenron sends it outside for Charmeleon. Charmander pulls up from 3. In and out. Rebound to Dragonite, who takes his time, builds up the jump, and throws it down. Dragonite has 8. That's above his season average of 7.3 this year. Oddish swings it outside for Swampert. Swampert drives. Swampert blocked by Charizard. Dragonite swings it outside. Charmeleon from the corner. No good. Rebound to Golem. Here's Swampert racing up. Swampert spins, sends it inside. And Sandslash going to be fouled by Charizard. We'll take a look at that replay. That looked not ideal from my angle. Oh, I guess he got hand. Kind of iffy from that angle as well, but I'll trust the refs.
Taking 2 shots.
Sandslash is averaging 8.1 points a game, 2.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 0.2 steals, 0.3 blocks. Second among small forwards in assists per game this year. First free throw. No good. Even when they get the opportunity for free points, they can't pull it off. Sandslash has no points so far. Second free throw on the way. Good. Sandslash has 1. And the lead's at 19. Charmeleon dribbles it out with speed. He's against Treecko. Dragonite sets a nice on-ball screen against Oddish, and Charmander drains the top 3. Gave Charmander just enough room to work with, and Charmander, no mistake, drains it from downtown. He's got 15. Oddish on the other side. Dragonite's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Oddish gets a poor screen from Swampert. Tries the alley-oop. Oh, that works out anyway. Swampert with the jam.
Number 21.
Here's Swampert on the board. Charmander, another 3. No good. Rebound by Golem. Here's Swampert dribbling it up. Swampert a half spin. Now pulls up. Jumper. In and out. It's rebounded by Dragonite. Swampert has 6 points. That's the second leading scorer on his team. Charmeleon misses the lay-in, and it's rebounded by Golem. Sandslash racing forward. Going around Charizard and puts it in over Charmander. Apologies, that was Charmander, wasn't Charizard. Sandslash has 3 points now. -9 rating. Charmander waits on the outside, finds Dragonite. Dragonite fakes a spin. Now he does a spin. He's going to find Shenron. Shenron's blocked with authority by Swampert. Sandslash finds Treecko. It's not a great pass. Treecko's going to be fouled by Charmeleon. He'll get a trip to the free throw line. Treecko's averaging 11.7 points, 1.2 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.3 steals, 0.4 blocks, 48% from the field, 53% from 3. No points tonight so far, though. Charmeleon. I don't give Charmeleon enough credit for how good a defender he is. He is a first-team all-defense candidate. The Embers have one of the best defenses in the KBA. It's their offense that's the problem. Charmeleon, though, has been playing pretty amazing defense pretty much all season. First free throw's good from Treecko. A win in this game pushes Kanto into the 6th spot. Second free throw on the way. It's good. Treecko's got 2, and the lead is down to 16. It feels very anticlimactic to say that. Charmander thought about the 3. Now he's going to take the 3. He's going to hit it the 3. Charmander's got 18. Tearing it up. Treecko finds Sandslash. Sandslash against Charizard. Sandslash runs to the outside of the arc. It's going to find Treecko. Treecko gets some room. Charmeleon covers the distance, though. Treecko's got 3 on the shot clock. Finds Oddish. Lets it fly. Oh, he got it. Oddish responds with a 3 of his own. Oddish has 10. Charmander, other side, jumper. Long 2 won't fall. It's rebounded by Sandslash. Pushing it up. Oddish races by Charmander and finishes. Oddish has 12. And the lead's down to 14. Timeout Embers. Nice little run going on for the Gravelers there. It's not even that Kanto isn't scoring. It's that Rock Tunnel is scoring, which has been their issue all season. Their defense isn't terrible. Their offense is. They're the only team in the KBA averaging less than 70 points a game this year. Charmander finds Charmeleon. Charmeleon's on the outside, gives it to Charmander on the right. Charmander dribbles with his left, finds Charmeleon, who lets it fly. That's no good. Rebound to Sandslash. How about this? Sandslash on the other side. It's against Dragonite. So if he can find Golem inside, he's got a big mismatch against Charmander. Golem knocks down Charmander. Easiest bucket of your life. Golem's got 6. They're 5 for 8 in the half. Significantly better. Shot 36% in the first half. Charmander, other side, 3, no good. Rebound, a Golem. Here comes Swampert. Swampert stopped by Shenron. Now will drive again. Oh my! Swampert! Getting off the ground! Look at his head was nearly at the rim. And throws it down over Shenron. Says, my wish is to posterize you. Charizard finds Charmander, who gets free inside and finishes. Good response from Kanto. Not letting it get to their head too much. Increases the lead to 12. Oddish. He's got Treecko behind him. Flips it to him. Maybe a little late. Treecko, a contested 3 is no good. It's rebounded by Shenron. Shenron. For Charmeleon. Charmander's on the outside. Gives it to Charizard. Charizard stops at the top. Goes for Dragonite. Over to Charmeleon. Charmeleon fouled and has the bucket. Charmeleon will head to the free throw line. Charmeleon's averaging 11.3 points, 1.6 rebounds, 1.8 assists a game, 0.8 steals, 0.4 blocks, 50% from the field, 52.4% from 3. Among shooting guards, Charmander is tied for first in steals and tied for 4th in blocks. So he's been getting it done, and that field goal also is getting it done. That free throw is also getting it done. Charmeleon increases the lead to 15. Sandslash to Treecko on the outside. Treecko trying to muscle in some room. Now waiting. He's going to kick out to Oddish in the corner. Oddish on the far side. Get some room. Jumper. Good. Oddish has 14. 6 for 12 shooting now. Much more efficient after a pretty awful first quarter. Charmander finds Charizard. Over Sandslash. No good. Can't grab his own rebound. Sandslash comes away with it. Finds Oddish. Oddish a little crossover. Oddish waiting at the top. Oddish gets some room. Would be a long 2. He finds Treecko for 3. Yes, sir! Lead is down to 10. Rock Tunnel is moving this quarter. Shenron nearly gets a backcourt violation. And a block from Geodude. Oddish finds Geodude in the post against Rayquaza. Fade away. No good. Rebound by Rayquaza. Rayquaza takes it forward. Finds Charmeleon. Oh my! The dunk and the foul. Look at that from Charmeleon. Flying in. No regard for his own safety. And throws it down. Charmeleon will get a trip to the free throw line now. Has 7 points. every starter on the team with 7 points at least. Now every starter on the team with 8 points at least. That 8 points would be the second leading scorer on Rock Tunnel. Here's Magmar against Charmander. Ooh, look at that size advantage. Magmar, the former shooting guard. That could be advantageous in some situations, but look at that field goal percentage. 24%, 35%, 64% in the third quarter. That's insane. What a bounce-back performance to potentially keep their season alive, but they're going to need more of that in the fourth. Charmander for 3. He got it! Charmander's got 23. Magmar takes it the other way, flips it to Treecko. Treecko to Decidueye. That's a long 2. It's no good. It's rebounded by Shenron. Take it up. Porygon lets it fly. No good. That's rebounded by Geodude. Geodude finds Decidueye. A 3. Yes! Decidueye has 9. Lead down to 11. Porygon, jumper, good. Porygon, the last player on the team to score a basket. Leads back up to 13. Treecko. Got it on the outside. Final seconds of the third quarter. Treecko drives. Treecko blocked by Rayquaza, and that'll do it for the third. The Kanto Embers felt in danger for about a second and display a 26-point third quarter from Rock Tunnel. Kanto still in the driver's seat, heading home. Inside Embers Arena, the commencement of the fourth quarter of this match between the Rock Tunnel Grabblers and the Kanto Embers. Curtis Coleman on the call for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. What a finish from Charmeleon, and it's been that kind of game. Just really well shot from Kanto, a team that's really been struggling with offense. And regardless of how well Rock Tunnel shot in the third, that first half was very difficult to overcome, and that's why they're down 13. Rock Tunnel looking to keep their playoff hopes alive, and that's not going to help. It's a steal from Red Yoshi against Magmar. Porygon finds Yoshi. Yoshi finds Dragonite. Dragonite against Swampert. Fakes. Dragonite turnaround. Hook shot. No good. Rebound from Swampert. Swampert spins inside, gives it to Magmar. Magmar's got some room, but decides not to take it. Gives it to Decidueye on the outside. Decidueye's got 9 points. Decidueye for Golem. Golem in the post against Red Yoshi. This is a major mismatch. And Golem misses. It's rebounded by Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi spins, kicks out to Rayquaza. Not sure what that was. Red Yoshi had the shot, perhaps killing some time. Agumon gives it to Porygon. Porygon stops. Over Treecko. No good. Rebound to Rayquaza. Rayquaza underneath with the finish. He's got 8 points. Pretty solid game off the bench. Decidueye at the other side. Decidueye slows down against Agumon. Lets it fly. No good. Rebound goes to Treecko in the corner for 3. Yes! He was wide open, and it bounces off a hand to Treecko. It's about as lucky as you're going to get. Yoshi get behind the back to Dragonite. What a feed, and what a finish. Every time something goes right for Rock Tunnel, Kanto always seems to have a response. It's Magmar's jumper. That's good. Magmar's got 4. They're up to 40% from the field. Very solid, but the rebounds is really the main difference in this game at this stage. Decidueye called for a reach-in foul against Red Yoshi. And some subs being made. Out goes Decidueye. Valiant effort. Leads all bench scores with 9 points. Rayquaza inbounding it to Red Yoshi. Back to Rayquaza. Yoshi gets it. It's against Oddish. Yoshi mid-range with the foul. Got the bucket. Yoshi's got 5. And Oddish. Oddish is always smiling. It's not a great gauge on the situation.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Red Yoshi heading to the free throw line.
Number 4.
Yoshi's averaging 5.6 points, 0.9 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 0.3 steals, 43% from the field, 30% from 3. Red Yoshi shooting free throws now. Has 5 points so far, shooting a free throw, I should say. Shot is going to be good. Oddish, the lone all-star from Rock Tunnel. Going to need a big performance in the fourth quarter. They're down 15, fighting for their playoff lives. They need to outscore their opponents by about 3 minutes per quarter. Doesn't sound unimaginable, but Sandslash is going to step out of bounds. That's not going to help. Riley Freeman, not a fan of it. And Allen set to inbound it. And a very solid game for the bench for Kanto. It's normally one of their weak points on the team, but generally speaking, in this game, they kept up. In fact, they were better than Rock Tunnel at certain points. As Red Yoshi's going to miss a shot. Swampert is against Porygon. It's Oddish. Oddish for Sandslash. Back to Swampert. Swampert against Porygon. Kicks out. Sandslash in the corner. It wouldn't be a 3, though. Sandslash inside for Golem with the foul. It's no good, though. So Golem will head to the free throw line. Didn't really go as they hoped, I don't think. They didn't even score a bucket. And they took all the time off the clock. Not very smart game management. Golem will head back to the free throw line. Golem has 6 points so far. Dragonite the foul. Dragonite 10 points. Doing a great job.
Take a break. Take a break.
In fact, Swampert, the only player outscoring his starting counterpart in this game for Rock Tunnel. First free throw on the way is good. Seven to 6 through 3 minutes of this quarter. Golem's got 7 points. As stands, if he makes this, would be averaging 5.2 points a game. Sorry, would be averaging 5.3 points a game. Should he not score any more points. Which is pretty bad for a starter, especially one who's not great on defense. Or who's not an elite defender. Porygon gives it right to Sandslash. Well, that'll help. Sandslash takes it the other way against Charizard. Gets underneath the basket. Now goes up for a shot. Charizard with another block. Charizard has been protecting the rim exceptionally. Charizard has it on the other side. Charizard for Red Yoshi. Wide open. Misses the wide open shot. Allen's got the rebound. Blocked by Golem. There's Dragonite. Can't put it in. My goodness. Like they're allergic to making a bucket. Oddish, other way. Blocked by Red Yoshi. Rebound goes to Porygon. Porygon slows down. Porygon. Alley-oop. Swatted away by Swampert. Was going for Allen. In the corner. Oddish. Yes! That's a 3. Oddish has 17. Porygon at the other side. Porygon for Charizard. Charizard to Red Yoshi. For 3. No good. At this point, you got to wonder when Red Yoshi's heat cools off. When will Charmander be able to come back into the game? Oddish for 3. Got it! Are you kidding me? Timeout Embers. Oddish is 20. Rock Tunnel's still in the game.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
Player of the game, Charmander. Very well deserved. Could not agree more. Charmander's got 23 points. Very efficient. Good defense, or good enough defense, I should say. And I mean, Oddish has gotten this team back in it, but that's when Red Yoshi's on the court. That's because Charmander's not in the game. Dished it out well as well. Just fantastic game from Charmander, and Red Yoshi's still in. I hate this mechanic, if we're being honest. It has ruined so many games where the player doesn't get subbed out in the final seconds for their team's best player due to the fact that they're heating up, even though they aren't playing that well. Oddish is against Red Yoshi. To Treecko. Treecko waiting. Gives it to Swampert. Swampert turns. Jumper blocked by Shenron. And he's got the rebound. Shenron inside. Red Yoshi fouled. Got the bucket. Red Yoshi has 8. Should be Charmander, but game is gonna game. Sim Engine's gonna be stupid.
At the line for your Raptors. Number 4. One shot.
Red Yoshi heading to the free throw line. It's a 9-point lead, a chance to make it a 10-point game. It's good. Red Yoshi's got 9. It's been an alright game off the bench. Not exceptional by any means, but it's been given the most opportunity out of the bench players. As a result, has 9 points, which on the stat sheet is a good output. Again, in game, I'm not sure. It's been fine, I guess. Just not Charmander good. Oddish. Jumper. In and out. Rebound by Swampert. Swampert blocked by Charizard, who makes the grab. Charizard to Charmeleon. Charmeleon spins. Charmeleon can't finish over Treecko. Treecko's got the rebound. And there's Charmander finally getting a chance to sub in. Yoshi's heat check finally ends. Treecko to Swampert. Swampert blocked by Shenron. How many times has Swampert been blocked this game? It's got to be about 10. Charizard going to be blocked at the other end. It's going to go out off of Snorlax. And finally into the game comes the star, Charmander. Rightfully so, Charmander deserves his flowers. And he needs to finish this game because it's getting a little too close for comfort, if we're being honest. Dragonite. Charmander gets open, but Oddish is there to poke the ball free. Oddish takes it the other way. Oddish blocked by Dragonite. Rebound to Charmeleon. Charmeleon to Shenron. Shenron. Fade away. Oh, he got the jumper to fall. Shenron's got 4 points, 10 rebounds. And that bucket, very nice. It's a 12-point lead. Oddish. You're going to have to start shooting threes at this stage. Oddish gets a screen, though, and finishes. Oddish is 22. 50% from the field, also quite strong. Charmander still the game high of 23. Charmander finds Shenron in the post. Shenron, 8 on the shot clock. Charmeleon got open for a second. He's going to give it right to Oddish. What is Oddish doing with this gravity? Why do they keep passing it to Oddish? Oddish. On the other side, finds Sandslash. You got to get a play going quickly. Sandslash, alley-oop. Swampert throws it down. Swampert's got 10. Lead is down to 8. Charmander slowing it down on the dribble. That's a smart decision for Shenron. Charmander gets free, fakes out Oddish, banks it home, 25 for Charmander. Time out, and that's the player they missed effortlessly. Faking out the defender and banking it home. What a game for Charmander. This game's really been Charmander and friends. Charmander's led the way, and as the team's kind of been there as well. Treecko lets it fly. That's good. It's a 3-2. Treecko's got 11. Charmander dribbles it up again, taking his time. Stutter steps to his left. Finds Charmeleon wide open. 3. No good. Rebound to Snorlax. Might not be over yet. Here comes Sandslash. Sandslash races forward. Finds Oddish. Oddish to Sandslash. Sandslash to Snorlax. Snorlax puts it in. Swampert sends it out. Treecko got it for 3. But there's 17 seconds left. Inbound it. Charmeleon's going to be fouled. This is a major comeback if they're able to pull it off. Inbound again. Charmeleon fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. Charmeleon's got 8 points, but this comeback might be too little too late. A phenomenal effort from Rock Tunnel nonetheless. Promising for their fighting spirit, I guess, going into next season, but it's got to feel pretty awful to be the first team out with 2 games remaining still. Charmeleon's second free throw's good. They need a miracle. Timeout Gravelers. 83-77 the lead. Charmander's got 25. Charmeleon's got 10. Charizard has 8. Dragonite 10. Red Yoshi 9. Rayquaza 8. Very solid performance. As I said, Charmander and friends really is what it is. Sandslash 3. No good. Rebound to Shenron. Charmander takes the feed. Gonna be fouled. He'll get a chance to pad his stats. Deservedly so. And the MVP chance start. Might be a little late for that, but leading his team back up to 500 on the season. It's got to feel good. Ending that 4-game losing streak. It's got to feel good. And moving his team that much closer to a playoff spot. Got to feel even better. Charmander first free throw. Good. 26 points for Charmander. And you can hear the crowd right now. They love Charmander. And why wouldn't you after this game? As I said, just incredible performance from Charmander. And probably could have had the KBA record for points in a game had they not refused to bench Yoshi. Charmander's got 27. That is the most by a player not named Greninja. In the final seconds, Sandslash for 3. No good. Allen's got the rebound. And the Kanto Embers end their losing streak. They win this one 85-77 the final, surviving the late comeback push. And they improved to 5-5 on the season. As for the Gravelers, their season, or at least their title hopes, are done. They fall to 1-9, an 8th straight loss. But that's it from us. Both these teams will have a chance for more wins rivalry week. But until then, for everyone at the KBA at Elite 4 TV, I'm Curtis Coleman, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.